Nostalgia will be the death of you. The past that you remember, the past that you love so much, that you cling so fondly to, it doesn't exist. It's all a lie, okay? Get that into your head, okay? It's a lie. It's a lie. Now, I know, when times get hard, it's very easy to want to reminisce on the past. Hell, it's even easy at the best of times. You know, me personally, I'm going through some huge changes in my life, and increasingly as my life takes a more unfamiliar shape, I find myself reminiscing on the old times, on a past that is just no longer with us. It's a comfortable escape to think, you know, if things don't work out, then there's always this past that I can return to. But if I tried to return to the life that I had 2, 3, 4 years ago, it wouldn't look anything like how I pictured it. My rose-tinted glasses have skewed my memory, and the people that I see when I wear these glasses are just not there anymore. Popular media deals a lot with nostalgia because it's such an intrinsic part of the human experience. And our tendency to view the past with rose-tinted glasses is a central theme to one of my all-time favourite movies, 500 Days of Summer. A turning point in the movie is when Tom's little sister tells him,
"No, I think you're just remembering the good stuff. Next time you look back, I really think you should look again."
And after hearing this from his little sister, an unlikely source because she's like 12, like how is she wiser than Tom? But that is true, like all it takes is someone to tell you what you already intuitively know, but you're hiding from. All it takes is one person to tell you that. And after hearing this, Tom realizes that everything he was nostalgic for about his relationship just wasn't how it happened. It was a lie. Now, there is nothing wrong with fondly remembering our past. The food we loved, the happy memories that we cherished, and the people that we once loved that aren't in our lives anymore. But nostalgia becomes dangerous when we start using it to escape our own reality. But what makes us nostalgic? For me personally, I think my main source of nostalgia is dissatisfaction with my current situation, whatever that may be. Maybe something in my life is taking longer than I feel like it should, so I resort to reminiscing on a time where good things seem to come a lot easier to my life. This is the trap of nostalgia. In my self-pitying state, I'm failing to realise the countless blessings that surround me in my current life. However dissatisfied I may be, you know, sure, I may not have this one specific thing right now, but there's so many beautiful things in my present life that this nostalgia is making me blind to. And this is why I think nostalgia is the thief of gratitude. Another reason why nostalgia is dangerous is because it keeps us paralysed in this idealised version of the past. Now, let's go back to that idea of being dissatisfied with our current situation. The only way to make our current situation better, as much as it sucks sometimes, is to actually make the steps to improve our life. And it really is as simple as that. Nostalgia traps us in this defeatist mentality that the past was so much better than what we have now, and that our future can never live up to what we had. Let me remind you, neither of these things are true. And if we stay nostalgic, this stops us from being present enough to be able to fix our current situation in whatever way we might need to, and therefore ensure a better future for ourselves. Trust me, you deserve so much better than to miss out on a future filled with joy because you were too busy reminiscing the past. And while we're on this topic of nostalgia, I want to remind you that the beauty of any experience is in its novelty. Have you ever been to a restaurant that was just so good that you had to go back the next week to have the same meal, sit at the same table, have the same experience, but afterwards you're left feeling underwhelmed, disappointed, because the meal didn't live up to how good it was last week? I'm sure we've all been there because I've been there so many times, and I never seem to learn. I never seem to learn that one time where I went to that place, amazing, but you need to leave it alone. And so I think you need to do the same thing. You need to respect yourself and cherish your memories enough to leave a first-time experience alone. Chasing that dragon, whatever it might be, will only lead you to heartache. And while the joys that you will experience are completely unknown to you right now, you just have to trust that they will take you to even greater heights than you've ever even imagined. And you just have to believe that your future is filled with so much joy and so much happiness instead of being chained to what you've experienced, what you've had, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you stay nostalgic and chained up to this idealised version of the past, then you're limiting yourself to experiences that you've already had And in turn, you're going to run these experiences and the joy that you get from these experiences into the ground. And as a result, your life is just going to be chasing highs, and you're never going to want to try new things because you think that what you've already experienced, that's it. Because let me tell you, it is not it. You've lived however long, and you have so many more years ahead of you, okay? So please get out of that nostalgia loop and start living your life for right now.